Hi everyone, my name is Elizabeth Aiken, and for my argument assignment, I would like to discuss the topic of should parents focus on decreasing screen time and increasing outside time for their children? As the world of technology grows, the benefits to using devices are many. Some of these benefits can include instant communication, more comfort level with technology, and even typing skills. However, on average, kids are spending about 7 hours a day in front of a screen, but only 4 to 7 minutes outside. My thesis and stance for this argument is that parents should take action to increase the amount of time their children spend playing outside while decreasing screen time to help their children find a healthy balance between the two activities. I'm hoping that if parents can help their children to build healthy relationships with not only screen time but also wanting to spend time outside, those healthy relationships are going to develop well-balanced and healthier kids overall. Now I'm going to discuss 3 points to the argument that will hopefully persuade parents to increase outdoor play time for the children. My first point is that spending more time outside can relieve something that's called nature deficit disorder. Nature deficit disorder is a non-medical term that describes the current problem that a large majority of children have because they're spending so much time inside and not really any time outside. And one of the reasons that nature deficit disorder is becoming a problem is because of the development of more urban areas and less rural areas being available to kids. Now, nature deficit disorder can cause behavioral and emotional disorders in children. When children are not connected with nature, there's an increase in depression and ADD, as well as a decrease in their respect for surroundings. By increasing outdoor time, kids can learn to feel more calm, and they can develop skills that can help them find their own inner quietness when things aren't going well for them emotionally. My second point is that spending time outdoors will provide children with more exercise. The CDC recommends that children ages 5 to 18 receive 60 minutes of exercise per day. Now, getting kids outside for activities like playing or walking the dog or recess or even riding bike is going to get kids outside working out their bodies while taking away some time from the screen-based activities like watching TV or playing video games. So these types of activities are actually going to help kids work towards the goal of receiving the right amount of exercise recommended by the CDC. Now, when kids get that recommended amount of exercise, their fitness is going to improve. And when fitness improves, posture gets better, and their overall growth and body development is going to get better. And that's really important for the kids that are ages 5 to 18 because they do a lot of growing at that time. In addition to those physical benefits that exercise can give kids, exercise can actually be really important for mental health as well. And when kids receive the right amount of exercise, their concentration gets better, and that's going to help kids earn better grades in school and help to build some confidence. My third and final point for my argument is that playing outside can help support important emotional and mental skills. Now, the skills that I'm talking about are the ones that are going to develop healthier and happier children, but also more well-adapted adults. When children play outside, they go through an imagination process that can help them problem solve and create plans. An example for this would be some imaginary play where there's a good guy and a bad guy or a villain, and the kids have to work to figure out how to defeat the villain and come out victorious. That's going to involve that problem solving. Now, problem solving is a skill that is really critical to the workforce. When people get interviewed for jobs, there's often a question about problem solving. So by playing outside more, they're going to be developing that skill that can help them in their future career. Not only that, but problem solving and making plans can also help adults have a more balanced day-to-day life as they run their households. Now, playing outside also improves social skills, which is also important as a child develops into adult and becomes a functioning member of society. For my conclusion, I'll be discussing an action plan that parents can take away and bring to their own home to help increase their own child's outdoor time. This is a 3 to 4 step action plan that I hope is easy to follow. The first action that I would like parents to take is to change their own mindset so that the kids can follow in their example of how to view outdoor time. The reason I say this is because kids love TV and they love video games. So it's going to be an adjustment for them to play outside. And I would anticipate initially they're not going to want to play outside because they're going to want to be using their screens. So parents need to develop a positive view of what it means to play outside and how it can be good for the kids to want to do. So what I say is that the effort to increase outside time actually starts with the parents, even though this is a child-centered action plan. The next step I have to my action plan is to teach the children what to do once they get outside. If they're not used to rehearsing positive outdoor play, then they're going to need a little guidance from their parents before it becomes second nature. So asking them to participate in particular activities like taking the dog for a walk or giving them adventures or activities to do is going to help them rehearse positive outdoor play. And finally, keeping children accountable for their outside time is really important. Screen time is a reward, it's not a privilege. So I think that children should have to earn their screen time rather than just have it owed to them. So what I'm suggesting is parents create an a screen time checklist so that their children are helping them with chores, getting all of their own activities that need to be done finished first, and also making sure that they get that outside time before they're rewarded with their screen time. Now there are 2 amenities to this action plan that are really important. The first is think about what you want for your family and for screen time before you start this action plan. Do you want your children to get down to an hour of screen time a day, 2 hours a day, 30 minutes? Because your kids need to know the expectations and what they're working for before they try and get their screen time. The second is that you need to start small. If your child doesn't play outside to begin with, having them go outside to exercise for 60 minutes on day 1 of your action plan is not going to set them up for success. So it's really important that if you don't get any outside time right now, you start with 10 minutes, then maybe add 5 more minutes until you are working your way up to getting that 60 minutes of outside exercise time a day. Now, I think that following these guidelines will be challenging at first, but it will slowly start to change the habits of your household and your children and the viewpoints of what it means to get positive outside time. And this is going to change the overall mental health of your children as well as their physical well-being. And it's also going to help them to turn into really important and confident members of society.